Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sib once again. I'm answering a question that you sent me. My colleague Beth Conrad up at Loyola University of Chicago, my alma mater, asked what students need to know about Facebook photos, which ones they can use, which ones they cannot use. My colleague Al Tompkins at the Poynter Institute answered immediately once I emailed him the question. He says you go by the copyright rules as normal. Is the existence of the copyrighted material bona fide news? What is a fair use of the image? Usually has to do with the length and time you plan to use it. And in what way are you harming the copyright holder's ability to earn a living? So those are 3 standards of journalism anyway. He also added, of course, if you leave the work in its original environment, take a picture of the website rather than yank it off the page, you are less intrusive. And he wanted to make the note of the one thing with Facebook photos, you have to make sure they're authentic. They haven't been manipulated. Who actually put them up there? So you have to really check the background. Who put the photo up there? When was it put up there? How was it put up there? Was it put up there as a joke? So you have to make sure you're using legitimate content when you're talking about news. And really that's the difference between a trained journalist and a citizen contributor. The problem right now in our field is that we are identifying people as journalists who are not trained in the craft. So be sure if you use a photo from Facebook, it is authentic. Now on the reverse side, you guys out there putting those crazy photos on Facebook, stop. Your employers are looking at them. You will not get a job. You may get fired as a result of what's on Facebook. Consider that a public site, even if you go into the privacy settings, if one of your friends puts up a crazy picture. Be aware, these are serious, serious issues. A teacher, I think out in New York, didn't get her job, didn't graduate because they put up a photo of her drinking. You can Google that and find out about that. So this is real stuff, real information. Another piece real quick before I sign off, Google yourself. Google your name, your first and last name. Check out what's out there on the web about you. Be careful if someone has the same name as yours to make sure you distinguish yourself from someone else. And finally, last tip, if you're doing social media, whether it's Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever the case may be, Facebook, use your real name. You guys are now setting an a fingerprint across the whole web. So when you're online, people know, hey, it is Dr. Sib. She's consistent all the way across the board. As always, this is Dr. Sib from Nashville, Tennessee, Belmont University, the multimedia maven with your multimedia moment. For more information, if you didn't come through the website, www.drsib.blogspot.com. Peace.